Good morning, sir.
Good morning,
Hello,
Anita. Good morning,
good morning,
uh,
sir.
Ankita. Good morning, Pooja. Good morning, Rashmi. Good morning, Renuka as well. Brilliant. Great. Another day. Hopefully, another fabulous day ahead. We will start our day, and I'm sure Rashmi would check with a few other participants who are regular, who are not available now. I'm sure she would be checking. Right. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, fine. Right. Okay, Rashmi. Thank you. Thanks for the information. Right. So brilliant. So we have pretty limited participants today. Renuka, you are able to hear us, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fantastic. Great. Brilliant. So we, how many we have? We have five of the participants. Okay. Right. So let's see what we did yesterday. And yesterday I also gave you kind of a sentence. You also made some sentences, and okay. So I believe a few of you are have to make the sentences as well because you didn't have time. Okay, let's make this session bit interesting. So we will start an activity now. What we will do is that um, I'll give you opportunity for asking three questions, right? Three questions to each other. So I will nominate. Anita is already thinking about the what are the questions, or maybe it's going to be a fun activity. So I'll add this young ones with little bit of someone who is on the what do you call been experienced one, right? So that is something which I will do. So Akshita would be asking Anita, and Ankita would be asking Pooja, right? And Renuka will be wondering who will ask her. So Rashmi, you would be able to ask a few questions to Renuka. Okay, brilliant, fabulous. Right, so this is what it is. So I'll give you a few minutes. So ask some interesting one, right? And something you wanted to know about them. Maybe you might know, may not know, right? Those kind of a thing. So what is this activity? This activity is kind of again an interactive activity where you're thinking like, what is the English? English. What we are trying to do here? We're trying to learn this language. Like you will be comfortable anywhere you go, and it should be very casual kind of an interaction, very casual, like how you interact with someone at a bus stand, and maybe if you meet someone in how do you speak to them in Kannada, how do you respond to them, to a shop fellow, right? How do you respond to someone who comes to your home, a relative? Very casual, right? Similarly, that is what I want. So we are getting into the mode where we are doing this activity, where you will be thinking something, you're already thinking, you're making your questions, you're making it interesting, we will have some fun, and at the same time you'll be learning as well. So that is precisely what this task is all about. Okay, so the time is 9:04 now. I'll give you okay, 9:05 now. I'll give you a couple of minutes, or maybe 3 minutes I can give you. 9:08 is when we will start our thing. So you can think about what are the three questions you can ask first, and then the other person will ask you. Okay. Okay, done, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, brilliant, Anita. Fabulous. So, Akshita and Ankita and Pooja, all done. Renuka as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fantastic. Great. So, let's begin. So, first I would go with Akshita. Your chance.
Hello,
Yes.
Anita.
Yeah, tell me.
Hi.
Hi.
Can you tell about yourself?
Myself.
Yeah. Just you can tell anything about family.
Okay, I'll tell you. I'm Anita Sanjeeva, working with you in same group. New joiner.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sister of Sushmita.
Okay. Cousin sister or own sister?
Cousin sister. I joined this job 5 months ago. I feel good working with y'all.
Your experience or it's a new job for you?
No, it's my new job only. Then
I think
I
she is done.
completed.
Yes, sir. Only that much.
Next question. Or now Anita will ask one
Can
question.
I?
And then,
Okay, sir.
yeah.
Okay, I'll ask her, sir.
Okay.
Akshita, can you please tell me you and Ankita are identical twins or unidentical twins?
Identical twins, I think.
Okay. How do you feel working in Zomato?
It's good. It is a fresh. We are fresher, right? We completed our education. Now it is our first job. Job and all. So we enjoy
Where do you stay?
in Katpadi in Aguddi.
Okay. That's it, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So you asked all your questions or one question?
2 questions, sir.
Oh, okay, fine. So ask the other one as well.
Tell something about yourself.
About family or
Your education, family.
okay. I completed MCA in Sridevi Institute of Technology, Mangalore, and I completed my degree in Saint Mary's College, Shirva, and I was passed out in 2021. That much.
I stay in Shiva only.
Yeah. The exact
Yes.
place in St. Mary's College. In which
No,
area?
Shiva Manchekal. Shiva
Shiva
Manchekal itself. From Shiva Manchekal, you have to go for 4 kilometers. Suda.
Okay. Suda. Okay.
That's
Okay.
it, sir.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Very good. Akshita, I think you have one more question or two more questions, I believe. You want to ask them?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Can you tell me the daily routine of your life or day?
My daily routine.
Yeah.
Morning, I wake up.
Uh,
I join my English class.
okay.
Start with my work. Sometimes, if I get time, I'll help my mother-in-law.
Okay.
That's it. Because of my targets, I can't
Yeah.
think
Yes,
much
sir.
about my.
Yes. We have to be there. We have to finish our target. Yes, it will be difficult.
Yes. Then,
Yes, sir. Done.
next question.
What's the next one? What's the last one? Done?
Yes, sir.
One more was there?
Okay. Compare or tell me about your life of which is better, your child when you are younger or now? You can compare. I will tell some point.
I
That's
like
the
both.
Okay, very
I
good.
like both, sir.
Okay. Go on, go on.
Chi-
Which is good.
uh, childhood was good.
Yeah.
Now it's better. We are matured enough.
Yeah. Finish. Done, sir.
Brilliant, fantastic. So brought us and something from your busy routine. I'm sure you all have work after that, and so it was nice to bring some smile and then language thing as well. You're thinking in that language and talking as well, and something you know about you all. So that was fabulous. So the last question was very interesting, Akshita. That was a question, right? So that is a kind of a clue. Was your childhood interesting, or now you enjoy your life? So these kind of question is something we can think about. That kind of question when we do it again after a week or maybe a couple of weeks, we will do this activity again. But it was nice fun, great. So one thing Anita used is that I will be looking into your sentences henceforth and see what I can do. One good thing she used is that she said, I don't know how many years ago, she said ago. That's a word she used. So that is a brilliant word. It was not 5 years back. So that's not proper English. A lot of what do you call people who speak very good English as well, they say 5 years back. So it's not 5 years back, it was 5 years ago. So that is something brilliant. Okay, so if someone is doing good, then we can pick that in our thing as well. So that is something brilliant. Another very important thing is that Akshita said I was passed out. So you want to rephrase the sentence? I was passed out. How would you say?
I have.
I passed out.
I had.
I had passed out, or I passed out. Keep it simple. I passed out in 2014 or 2021, whatever it is, out of college. Passed out. I was passed out will not come, right? Because that is a past tense. Okay, so that will not come. So that is something. Just make a note of yourself. This goes to everyone, right? And so a lot of process-related questions, and also that was there. Okay, brilliant. So we will go on to. Let's go to Rashmi, because I'm sure she will have some interesting question to ask to Renuka, so that will give a kind of a clue. So Rashmi, your chance. Okay. No, but we have done this activity once, no, in another group. So you would know what kind of interesting activity or questions are there, which will bring the best out of the participant. Correct? Okay.
Hi. Hi, Rashmi. I am.
Why didn't you tell? You should have put that in the group and all, no? You were busy. I know that. You had a lot of other issues and other things going on as well. Okay, fine, no issues. So put a message. So we will all wish her in the group. Let everybody know once after this class. Okay, we will say belated wishes. And great. So let's sing a belated birthday song for Renuka. Can we all do that? Let's make her. Okay, great. So happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday
to you. Happy birthday to Renuka. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, sir.
Hello.
Thank you all.
Very good.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, I have got a call from because I have to join the client call now.
Okay. How long will it take? Will you be able to come back after that?
Don't know, sir.
Okay, go
Yeah,
on.
if possible, I will come back.
Okay, go on and be in touch with someone and find out what are the words, activity, what we did, so that you can come back and do it tomorrow.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, carry on. Great. So Renuka, how was your day yesterday? What did you do?
Good, sir.
Very good. Okay. So you have a baby as well, because she comes in peeping in sometime here and there in the camera as well. So how old is he or she?
Very nice, sir.
No, what is the age? How old is it's a boy or a girl? I think it's a girl, is it?
A girl then.
Hmm.
My sister, sir.
Oh, your sister's son. Oh, right.
Queens, sir.
I'm sorry?
Queens, sir.
I didn't understand.
Children queens, sir.
Okay, fine, great. So brilliant. So Rashmi, great. Thanks for letting us know about her birthday, which was not very far. So belated birthday wishes again. So Rashmi, your questions to Renuka now.
Go to office. Time to time come to home. Then comfortable office.
Rashmi, 1 second. I just want to peep in and ask something. So how far is your office, Renuka, from your house?
What, sir?
How far is your office from your house?
20 minutes, sir.
20 minutes. So, okay. How do you commute?
Bus, sir.
Bus is there. Okay, fine. Okay, thank you. Yes, Rashmi. Over to you.
Rainy season. इंग्लिश में क्या बोलते हैं?
ट्राई करो.
मोस्ट अच्छा लगता है इसमें.
Try in English itself. You like it very much. See, very easy. You like it. I like rainy season very much. Simple. You don't get wet in rain like some people do. The moment it starts raining, they go and get wet and all. Do you do that?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Does it rain in your place very often?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Yes, Rashmi.
Rajkumar and Bharati.
Okay.
Yes.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Is Rajkumar the same actor who got kidnapped by Veerappan? Is the same actor? Okay, fine. Okay, that's why old is gold. Okay, great. Look at Rashmi. See, now she asked a question and she also asked why. Do you like rainy season? Why? So that is like when you say why, no, it's an open-ended question. There is something like close-ended, like what's your name? That's a close-ended. Only one question can come. Okay, which season do you like? That is also a close-ended, like then why? Then it's an open-ended, meaning you will make the participants speak, right? So you will be able to express yourself, you will be able to share your thoughts. So this is the difference between open-ended and close-ended. Okay, great. So Renuka, over to you.
What, sir?
You can ask your questions. You know that thing, right? You can ask questions to Rashmi now. Have you prepared your questions? Ask.
What is your favorite color, Rashmi? Oh. Tell about yourself.
What's the next one?
What is your favorite dish, Rashmi? Oh, okay, that is.
Okay. Brilliant. Great, Rashmi. Thank you. And thank you, Renuka. Fantastic. Great. Right. Renuka, I'll give you some sort of feedback. Right. So these feedback is that listen to more English. Right. Listen to more English. And don't, you still little bit, you look comfortable. You're smiling when you're talking. You look ease. But don't think whatever it is you speak, that is what you've got to do. You have to speak. Simple. Whether it's right or wrong, that's fine. Just speak. And don't think in Kannada and try to convert, or maybe think in Hindi and convert. Right. So that is something I thought about that. And listen to more. Right. Listen to more English. Put this is the initial stage, because you have it in you. I see all the skills which you have. So just and listening as well. So because you're listening, sometimes some questions you're not able to understand. That's fair enough. That's okay. But actively get into the kind of a listening mode where you will be able to understand. Right. So a bit of speaking practice and all. Okay. So that is one. And also for everyone. No, when I'm saying like this is for everyone. I got no. It will not be like. Right. So in Tamil also it's there. Right, you went there, you came there, so that is there in Tamil also. That is called as Tamlish, they call. So in Kannada also, I see some of you slightly are using breakfast. No, it will not come like that. Breakfast. So what will make is that will make your English clean. The delivery part will look clean. It will look neat, right? It will look tidy. So that is precisely what it would be. So the thing is that if you are using it, just see, record your voice as well. That's the best thing. Renuka, you should record your voice. Record your voice, do a free speech for yourself, just for 1 minute, that's fine. And see how you're doing. And then go through the thing, what you can do better. You've got great skills, right? So this is something which you can start using it. Okay, so we have 4 of the participants today. So what we can do is that we can still go with the lesson plan. So we will continue with that. Now we have 3 slides. So we would do that, and then we'll come back with the words. And let's see what is the activity which we can.
So I'm spending.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Can we do when the words are coming? Or you do it now? Fine. You do it now, and then we'll go to the slide. Yes.
To whom I have to ask, sir? All are done, I think.
Oh, Pooja has left, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay, you ask me then.
Okay, sir. Which life is better, like after marriage or before marriage?
I think both the things have the benefits and merits and demerits, as Pooja rightly said so. Right? When you're young, no, you don't have any responsibility in the sense like you wake up and then you do your things. Your friend circle is very important, and then fun is more important. Responsibilities you're not thinking about, right? So you don't worry about tomorrow. So that is what it is. So that is that particular life. Yes, at one stage you have to settle down. You have to have a family, right? So that is a part of that's not which I have done. The entire civilization go through this process, apart from few, right? So yes. So if you want to ask me one thing, both are good, but I definitely like family life. It is pretty good. You can still be in touch with friends. You don't get time because we all have to put food on our plate. We don't get time, right? So we are involved in family, but still you meet them, you keep in touch. Technology is there, so that is something which you can do. So that is something, yeah. So I like both of that, Ankita. But if you want me to answer one thing, yes, definitely family life is better. Yes.
How was your childhood? Like any funny moment if you want to share with us?
There were a lot of funny. There were a lot of funny movies, funny moments rather. I'll tell you one scary moment. Right, it was not kind of funny, but I'll tell you a scary movie. My dad was with the Indian Air Force, so we lived somewhere in Haryana. Place was called Sirsa. So I was very young, I believe. I was 2 or 3. I used to like pigeons, so I used to keep following them, and so it's kind of a scary movie, a scary thing. So I kept following the pigeon, and I completely vanished from the vicinity of the house, and so I got lost. So my mom came to know, and then she was looking everywhere, and then my dad was in office. She doesn't know the language also because she is in Tamil and she is in Haryana, right? Only 2 years, so she couldn't understand. So, but neighbors helped. So they kept looking for me. I think 4-5 hours. 4-5 hours. I think I was lost. Finally, someone, a good Samaritan, he found me. He found me crying, and then he took me, and then he brought on his thing, and then. And by that time, everybody in the locality were looking for me, and there were some footsteps as well. Some were following the footstep and going, and then they found me. So that is one kind of a scary. If you look at now, it's kind of funny as well. So that is something one, right? Okay, great. What's the next one?
If you want to say something good thing of your friend, like good quality of your friend, 3, any 3 that you
Any
like.
one friend? Any one friend or all the 3 friends? Okay, fine.
Any friend.
Okay. See, friends are like, this is what I keep telling to my friends as well. You have different people where you can feel comfortable with for different things. Like parents and parents, you can share only a limited thing, though you are very close to them. Wife, kid, and all those things, right? But when it comes to the friend circle, you can be on your own. So because nobody is judging you, you can say what you want to say, right? So that is the kind of a thing which the friendship is there. So that's one, and another. So that is a great thing, right? So today we all are busy. Everybody have their life, but they are with us. They're connected. When we speak to them for even 5-10 minutes, that is so that is one, right? So what are the other 3? This is one. Another quality is that. See, some of my friends, they are able to tell me in a subtle way if there is something wrong, no? So they will try to tell. So that is very, very important, because friends are not like everything, the right thing you say and you applaud and then you go. No, when somebody is doing a mistake, you also point that mistake as well. So that is something which is very, very important. And another very important thing is that they always think best for you in terms of your career, in terms of your life, in terms of your family, and all those things. So they are kind of a well-wishers. So these are, I believe, the three qualities. In terms like they don't judge, and they give us a correct feedback at some time, which is also very important. And they are also kind of a guide at sometimes, where they're able to tell us what to do. Or, look here, this is something which is happening. Why don't you try and all? So this is the benefits of all the friends I'm talking about. Right.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, great. So I didn't think about the questions, Shita, but let me ask something. If okay, tell me some funny incident where someone thought you are Ankita and they started talking to you. Has it happened with you ever?
Yeah, it has happened. Like when we travel in a bus, like we had this project, we have to do project. My team is other, Access team is other. Once we got same timing, like 3 to 10, then 10 to 11 for me, like that. When she's waiting for me after her completed project. Sir is sorting why she is already done with her project. Then again why she is waiting. That is one moment. Then sometime while traveling bus, so many members are saying, I saw you there back. Why you are sitting here again? That moment also done.
Absolutely. Even maybe the ticket collector will be asking ticket, no, because
yeah, usually we are sitting together, but sometimes we are not getting same seat. At that time
Correct.
it will happen.
Sometimes you have to confuse others also, no? Sit in different seats
Yeah.
to have some fun. Okay. Brilliant. Okay, fantastic one. So, Ankita, are you scared of something in life? If so, what and why?
Cockroach? It may be cockroach.
Maybe it doesn't look like scared.
Not more. If I see, I will run.
You will run. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's what most of girls are scared of cockroach. Okay, so I just want to also ask. I know it's not funny, but I want to ask, what's your ambition? What do you want to do in life? That is something I wanted to ask both of you, but opportunity for me to ask you now. What does Ankita want to do with her life in next 5 years, or maybe 10 years, or 15 years, or something like that?
I want to be in a good company where I can showcase my talent.
Okay.
I want to work. I don't want to sit at home. So if we work, we can spend our money with that. We have a confidence that our money I have worked it. So I want to work. So I want to work in a good company, and I have to see myself in a good position.
Fabulous. And that is not only you, Ankita, that's new women, today's women, because all of you are educated, and so you have skills, you have talent, and why not use that talent and be productive? And also, as you said, you don't want to sit at home, right? So that is something you want to keep yourself engaged, and at the same time earn something for family, for yourself, and that gives a lot of confidence. Absolutely. When you spend your money, so that is like a kind of a confidence. So that is brilliant and great. Fabulous one. So since Pooja was missing, so I did this thing with Ankita, so it was a pleasure. So what we will do is that we will go ahead with our lesson plan, and I'm sure we have some sentences as well, so we will look into that. And I'm so happy we are doing more into conversation. We are getting comfortable in terms of conversation. You're thinking on your feet and all, and I see kind of a confidence. At the end of 8th week, I'm definitely, I can definitely see that all of you will pass out with flying colors in terms like, but only thing is that I'll tell you a lot of other things. You keep continuing this, because you'll not have this 1 hour of English afterwards. It will be all work. So somewhere down the line, you keep continuing, you will become great speakers. I never know, we might bump into each other, and then you might be different, speaking in a different level altogether. Okay, brilliant. So let's get into the slides, what I've got for today. So we covered bit of this aspect yesterday, and so we will also cover a few other important things which is here in this one. Okay, so we spoke about this yesterday. So now let's carry on speaking. And before that, we talked about the listening as well. So so this is very, very important, right? And then we talked about the speaking, and I talked about a lot of skills which we can employ. Right. So let's to elaborate what we spoke on this particular slide. We will be talking about the same thing here as well. So one thing which all can do is that let's think about it. Let's think in English. That's very, very important, right? For all the participants, it's very, very important. So because if you think in your local language and try to convert that, so that will become very, very difficult because it will take a lot of time. And believe me, it's not easy to, you take a video in Kannada and try to convert it into English. It may not be that easy because the flow of the language, the words which was used, a lot of other things, no, it may not be that easy to convert. So for offline work itself, why I say offline? Because you're not speaking with someone. So speaking with someone is instant. So you're doing an offline work where you're seeing a video and then you're trying to make a, what do you call? I've done this kind of work, right? Of late as well, I did one work where there was a video which was there in Hindi and that has to be translated into Tamil. But first I want to do it in English. So it's not that easy. It's not that easy. It's not like it will not come the entire word like that. The flow of the speaker would be different. There will be a lot of things which will be very difficult. So similarly, when your process of thinking is in your local language, then it will become even more difficult because when you speak, because when you speak, no, like when you're speaking in Kannada, how it's happening, it's instantly, you don't even know how the thoughts are coming, how you have to speak, so that is a natural process. But when we are thinking in Kannada, then what will happen is that you have to think, you will take a pause, then you'll think about that, then the conversion will happen. It may be right, it may not be right. So this is very, very important. So your process, you got to start thinking in English. That is very, very important, right? How can you think in English? Easier said. How can you think in English, right? As I said for speaking also, you can think in English. Okay, today I woke up at 7 o'clock and my first thing is that have a cup of tea. And afterwards, I have a lot of important tasks which I have to do. Quickly, I'll finish my breakfast. And then after the bath, I need to log in by 9 o'clock. And I have this class at this particular time. So all these things is either you can speak or you can think also. Both you can do. We spoke about yesterday of talking to yourself as well. Like Renuka can talk to herself. Yes, today we had an interesting class. This is an activity which we did. I really enjoyed it. Now I will log into my work. You can talk to yourself, right? So this is something you can do. And also this can happen in your brain as well. So somewhere down the line, no, you have to be in that zone initially for a longer period of time. And also this is what it is like breaking the comfort zone. And it's so easy because I love talking in my local language and I will do that. Yes, that's very easy. That's you've been doing for a long, long time and you know that local language very, very well, right? So even in a midnight sleep, somebody wakes you up and asks you something, you will reply because that's your local language. Right from your birth till now, you've been speaking in that language. You know to read, you know to write, and right. So that's fine. But now to learn something new, which is English, which is not new because you have not used much. It is there. It's there in our thing. So now you have to be there in that zone. So you have to break that comfort zone. So that is where it is like it's very, very important. You start thinking, speak to yourself. Nothing wrong in speaking to yourself. That is one. And see a lot of whatever your entertainment quotient is there. Ensure that those kind of a thing is converted into bit of English, right? A part of that goes towards English, right? So so that is something which you can think about. So this is something, if you do this, this will give you a wonderful result, right? So as I said, we are not thinking about right, we are not thinking about wrong. We want to talk, and we want to talk with confidence, and we want to talk with grace. We want to talk with smile, and we want to talk with a lot of what do you call believe in ourselves. That is very important. So these are the things which we are going to do now, right? And so the first step is that think in English. That is very important. And so get into that mode. And the next one would be practice by speaking yourself and spontaneously. So what is spontaneously? Anyone? What is spontaneously?
Sportively, sir.
Sportively is one. Very good, Anita. Spontaneously is like instantly. He spontaneously responded, and he came forward to help. Right. So I was, for example, I'll take this word later. I'll explain. Let's this slide finish. We will take this word for today. Spontaneous. Right. So so this will be for the thing. Practice by speaking yourself, which we spoke now, and spontaneously, meaning quickly. You can do that, no, with quickly. Oh, okay, fine. How can you do? Oh, okay, fine. My work is done. Okay, great. What I'm going to do? I'm going to do this now. What I'm going, and also one is not. It's not only about the speed. It's also about without hesitation. You saw one more slide, hesitation, or some other thing, because you're comfortable. You're speaking with your own. What else you want, and you can start thinking and start speaking very spontaneously. Meaning you don't have to think about too much. And so believe me, these kind of skills, no, which will keep doing it on a regular basis, and this will do wonders for you, wonders for your language ability, right? Spontaneously is one something which you can certainly do. What's the next one? We talked about buddy talk, and I'm sure you remember that. So the best thing with Ankita and Akshita is that they have buddy, and for others like Renuka, Anita, and other participants, if you find somebody in the sense like whom you can talk with in that particular language, that will be wonderful, right? That will be brilliant. That is what we are trying to do for this 1 hour, right? So, but afterwards, during this course as well, if you can find someone whom you can talk in this particular language, wonderful. I'm sure it may not be possible with some. Then what you can do is that you can get into your own speaking, then your own thinking, your own listening, and bit of your entertainment quotient into these things. So why I'm saying is that this is so simple, because why I'm saying it's not that difficult. Why? Because this is more of an entertainment kind of a thing which we are going to do in terms of listening, in terms of seeing something or listening something. So that is something which will, so if you have a buddy, great, or else you need to fall back to the tools, and these tools are the only way how you will keep getting better. Sometimes it's all about your own efforts with techniques which will lead you to success, right, in terms of the language. And so these are the 3 things which we will do, right, for today. And so keep following and see whether you can implement in your on your day-to-day activity, right? So that will help you with getting better, right? So what we would do is that we would we had some sentences which was given for yesterday, and so were there sentences given for yesterday? Words? Anita, yes?
out of box, caliber, and healing out.
Absolutely brilliant. So can we start typing these sentences? I'll give you a minute. So type three together, all your three sentences together, so I can have a look. Today I've got my glasses as well, so it's so easy for me to see. Okay, brilliant. I can see some sentences which is already there. So I believe. So I can commence. So first thing, what I see is that I see Renuka sentence, brilliant Renuka. So I can see your sentences. So where is she? Okay, she is locked off, I believe. Is Renuka back? Yes, Renuka. Renuka, can you start with your sentences, please?
Whisper.
Yeah.
My voice dropped to a whisper.
Okay. Renuka, let's do one thing. Don't say whisperer, right? So just say whisper. Can you say that again? Yeah. Read the sentence now.
My voice dropped to a whisper.
My voice dropped to a whisper. Okay. So the ah thing, no, it will be difficult now initially, Renuka, but धीरे धीरे practice करो. इसको छोड़ने का है, right?
Okay.
So ये धीरे धीरे practice करो. I know immediately it will not go. So it will not be like whisperer, it's like whisper. ठीक है ना? So practice on that, and I'm sure this will make your language look neat, elegant, and even better what it is now. Okay. Great. What's the next one?
Fluctuate.
Okay.
Such issue have internet rate that fluctuate with market rate.
Such issue have internet rate. Such issue have internet rate that fluctuate with market rates. What issue, Renuka? Such issue What issue you're talking about?
Such issues, then what else? Current one.
Okay, current affairs. Such issues have internet rate that fluctuate with market rates. Okay. I'm not able to understand what you are trying to say. हिंदी में बोलो क्या है?
Next one try करते हैं sir. My mood seem to fluctuate from day to day.
Yeah, that's brilliant one. That's a brilliant one. My moods, yes, absolutely fantastic one. And what's the next one?
Enhance sir.
Uh-huh.
Reading in English is an excellent way to enhance your vocabulary.
Okay, enhance your vocabulary. Brilliant, fabulous one, Renuka. And I'm also very happy. I think you're making your own sentence like that fluctuate, such issue, and all. So you're making your own sentence. So I'm so happy. And so you seem to be making sentences. So that is good job. Okay, fabulous. So I go on to Ankita. I can see Ankita's thing. So Ankita, please.
Caliber.
Yeah.
The dancer we represent are of high caliber.
The dancers we represent are of high caliber. Yes. Renuka, you can go on mute now. Thank you. Yes. Seems we locked Akshita. Yeah, Ankita. Yes, Ankita. Sorry.
Heal. She knew
Yeah.
she knew he could heal the people well.
She knew she could heal the people well. Okay, fabulous one. Yes. What's the next one?
Out of box.
Mm-hmm.
The choreographer will think out of box how to use the set.
The choreographer, no, he could. Okay, the choreographer will think out of box how to use the set. Okay, brilliant, fabulous one, Ankita. I think you, Renuka, made slightly little bit of different, what do you call sentences? I believe she had whisper, she had fluctuate, and other things. So that was for the previous days, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fine, no issues. Okay, so before I go to other one, let me also give you the sentence which we will make for today. Right. So let's not run out of time. One is spontaneously, which I explained. Right. So what is spontaneous? Spontaneous is like which happens spurt of the moment. Right. And his reply was so spontaneous. Everybody were very happy and very impressed. Right. And his skills in this particular subject is that is what awful is. Okay, so that is what awful is. Okay, acute. Does anyone know what is acute? ACUTE?
We use in geometry, no sir, acute angle.
Acute angle, and I don't know whether that's the same spelling, ACUTE. Think about, this is a problem in summertime. Acute water shortage, severe water shortage, acute. Okay, so I've written this word as well, acute. Right, there is acute water shortage across all India during summer. Right, so that's something which we can make. What else we can make? There were, right, so this is one thing, shortage. There were acute shortage of medical supplies during an earthquake in Gujarat, right? So that we can do, right? And what else you can do? And due to acute shortage of military weapons, government is worried because we have some problem in the border, right? So government is thinking we don't have much of ammunition. Acute. So these are the three things I've written it. Spontaneously, awful, acute. If you're still in doubt, you put this word in Google and you'll get the meaning, right? So understand that meaning and use in your thing. If you can use that, that will be great. So let me see quickly if I can go back to the rest of the participants. So I completed with Renuka, Ankita, Anita.
Yes, sir. Out of box, sir.
Yeah.
I have an Android phone in color blue, which I want something a light color and out of box.
Which I want something a little light color, out of box. Okay, fine, absolutely, yes.
Caliber.
Uh-huh.
Placement should be given according to the caliber.
Placement should be given according to the caliber. Brilliant, yes.
Healing out.
Yeah.
My wound is healing out of Ayurvedic medicine.
My wound, my
Wound.
yes, healing out of Ayurvedic. My wound is healing out of Ayurvedic medicine. Ayurvedic medicine is helping healing my wound. How is that?
Okay, sir.
Okay, just a kind of a change, very important change, right? So simple, looks elegant, right? So that is something we can do. Okay, brilliant one. And I'm also thinking, tomorrow on, I would want you to write this sentence the way you will write in an exam, right? Then I will know. Sometime you type in the chat box, you might just type something, but I want to write with your knowledge of proper grammar and all. Then I will see whether singular plural or some other things are there, or some comma is missing, or full stop is not there. It's not starting with caps. Those kind of things I will be able to do, right? So that will help you with writing as well. So we are doing this writing activity here itself. Okay, brilliant. Who would be next? Akshita. Yes, you are the last, not the least.
Okay. If we take correct medicine, our heal will cure fast.
Okay, if we take correct medicine, our heal will cure fast. Okay, brilliant. Yes.
Out of box.
Uh-huh.
In some situation, we have to think out of box to solve that problem.
Absolutely brilliant. So this is precisely you got the caught the what do you call the pulse of this particular word, out of box. So you have to think out of box, solve some problem. Brilliant one. Yes. What's the next one?
Caliber. We should not caliber the weakness of others' life.
Caliber the weakness of other life. We should not caliber. We should not caliber the weakness of. See, caliber is strength, right? So there is something which doesn't sound right. Caliber is, what is caliber?
Measure.
Measure, right? We should not caliber the weakness of others' life. Okay, fine. This didn't sound that great, but it's fine, right? So as long as you get the word, that's fine, right? So there are other things also it can be done, but that's fine. Okay, brilliant. So it's 10 now. So we have come to an end of this session, and I'm sure we had limited participant, but I thoroughly enjoyed this session. So we had a kind of an interesting chatting which began in the thing. So I'm thinking we'll keep something interesting in the beginning of the session where we can interact with each other with some activity. Then we'll do with the lesson plan, and then we will look into the sentences as well. So that will be the flow. And I'm so happy, and we had a great 1 hour, and I wish you all a great day, and with the promise that we will all see you again tomorrow, and bye for now.
Bye, sir.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Bye. Bye, Anita. Bye.